Who are the greatest of all times in their respective fields that are still living?
Dr. Lawrence Einhorn discovered using platinum-based chemo for testicular cancer. This resulted in cure rates jumping from bleak to over 95%.
Usain Bolt.
Magnus Carlsen. Or, if you believe Magnus, Garry Kasparov.
Wayne Gretzky comes to mind.
When Steven Spielberg approached John Williams to compose for Schindler's List, the latter saw a cut of the film and said there are better composers for this than me. Spielberg replied, I know, but they're all dead.
Hokua, the GOAT in sumo, his achievements will never be eclipsed.
Michael Phelps.
Sir David Attenborough is still alive.
Ronnie O'Sullivan Snooker.
Kelly Slater, 11-time world champion in surfing.
When asked who would win in a matchup, the 96 Bulls or 23 Nuggets, Michael Jordan said the Bulls would win by about 10 points. The interviewer asked why he thought the game would be so close, and Jordan said because we are all in our 60s now and not as good as we used to be.
Jane Goodall, still one of the top experts on primate behaviors.
Alexander Carolyn. His greatness in wrestling is unparalleled.
Joey Chestnut. He's in a league of his own. No competition. No reason to even try to keep up.
Janja Garnbret, Slovenian rock climber. She's an absolute beast and miles ahead of her competition.
According to the mug I gave him, my dad was the world's greatest dad of all time.
Efren Reyes is the greatest pool player of all time.
Eddie Merckx is still alive and kicking. He's won 19 cycling monuments. The second best guy has 11. He's won all monuments at least twice. There are only 2 other people who have won them all too. That makes him the best one-day racer ever. But then he's also won all 3 Grand Tours, the Tour de France, the Giro d'Italia, and the Vuelta a España. Only 6 others have achieved that. He's won 11 Grand Tours total, 5 times the Tour and 5 times the Giro and 1 Vuelta. That's also more than anyone else. The second guy's got 10, so he's also the best Grand Tour rider ever. All in all, Eddie Merckx, the GOAT of cycling.
Phil Taylor is the greatest darts player to ever live and only just retired.
Kelly Slater.
Magnus Carlsen chess.
Watch a video of Katie Ledecky in the Olympics against the best the world had to offer Ann Yule. Appreciate how much faster she is than any other woman swimmer. She's not just head and shoulders above everyone else. They're looking up at her knees. The Williams sisters in tennis are the same way. Venus Williams might be the best athlete in the history of women's sports if not for Serena. Simone Biles had basically broken the gymnastics scoring system at this point.
Magnus Carlsen, according to many. Garry Kasparov, according to many, including Magnus Carlsen.
Weird Al Yankovic. He's the best parody songwriter, according player, Hawaiian shirt owner, and makes the world's second best tuna melt sandwich.
Eliud Kipchoge.
Messi.